Well, that was a healthy dose of cutscenes to take in on this alternate path and trying to woo our friend Siatherin into our bed. Turns out she's a succubus, and we've been duped by the boss who's calling himself Thomas Mutton for one reason or another. And at this point, I'm still not entirely sure where I'm going to be putting this footage, whether I'm going to do it side by side with the story so that we can have like a linear progression of where Vincent goes regardless of who he decides to pursue in his endless pursuit of endless love and relationships. But as of right now, we are heavily leaning towards a chaotic relationship with Catherine, which will lead us into Siatherin's true and good endings, and Catherine's bad ending, I think, is how that goes. And if we were on the order side, on the blue, and we were trying to be as good as possible, we probably would have been more or less, what am I trying to say here? Flipped. So if we were trying to go for good, it would be Catherine's true and good endings and Siatherin's bad ending. So I can't get that with this. But if you're in the middle, you can end up getting a lot of the stuff. So I'm not going to show off any of these awards because that might be spoiler territory for all things considered. But everyone is dead. At this point, we would have Abul here, Justin, Roderick would be behind the table with all of his food. And I'm sure I had to have shown some of that footage because I recorded it, and that should all be shown before this. And sorry that I'm freaking out, but I literally have been sitting here for an hour recording different cutscenes and sitting through them, making sure that, you know, they're good. What with our Nero glasses and stuff, which, as you guys know, is going to dictate that we're taking an alternate path to the main gameplay playthrough that I have already recorded. Now, Lindsay, Martha, you guys are still here.
Would you like to speak to Lindsay? Would you like to speak to Martha? You look very handsome today.
Oh, really?
A man who climbs the mountain now will be given his future to do with as he pleases. I wonder where you'll end. I wonder what you'll gain.
What else is there? Victory and a future.
Victory and a future. Of course, us too.
Huh?
Goodbye, Mr. Man of Legend. May you be blessed.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't watch the news anymore. Even if I watch the news, they won't come up anymore. Even if I watch the news, you won't ever come up.
All right, well, we've already seen everyone that we've tried making the climbs with on the news. So I don't know how this will turn out for us, but we got some mail, and apparently there has been some attachment issues. We're handling this by sending our users the data they were storing online.
This takes me back.
It does. Now, just like we saw in one of the cutscenes, if you guys are watching through those, we no longer have any pictures of Siatherin, and since we're not pursuing Rin right now, she is done with the story. We're essentially returning back to classic Catherine lore and endings, although there is 2 alternate endings we can get, one for each of the Catherines, not including Rin. And in order to get that, I might have shown this at some point or another. I'm not sure, so I'm sorry if this all seems like cobbled together in a weird way, but just make sure you send both of them video of Rin playing the song after she goes viral, and that'll open your way to the alternate path. I think while we were actually recording it and playing through there, I didn't make note of it, but it's a lot to take in, and I just slipped my mind, so I'm sorry. This is odd seeing Erica behind the bar here, but
So I found this piece of paper on the counter earlier.
Is that a letter?
I wonder if it's from Boss.
Well, let's see here.
To the person who took my glasses, my dear, sweet glasses. It's been days since I've seen them last. Those special lenses can only be worn by the chosen few. They allow the wearer to observe other people's true nature. However, they may be simply too powerful. I had to hide them away before it was too late for me. Now that this power has been unleashed yet again onto this world, there is nothing more I can do. But legends say they won't appear for just anybody. The one who managed to snatch them up must have a libido beyond even my own. Whoever that may be, please take good care of them. Yours truly, Thomas Mutton.
What the hell?
He can't possibly be talking about these horn-rimmed glasses now, could he? I will say, I hope you guys don't mind that I have these on in these alternate takes, not only to kind of differentiate between what we're going for with the true freedom endings and, you know, other possibilities, but this is just to show, like, the what-if scenarios had we gone on and shown, you know, what happened if we decided to be an asshole, or if we wanted to be the arbiter of justice, but... all things considered, what's going on?
Today's lead story is the mysterious weakening deaths. James Thompson, age 33, was found dead today.
Was he in the nightmare too? Were we climbing together?
And George Baker, age 30. Once again, the names of the deceased.
Okay, so I think everyone we've come to know and love in the bar in the true playthrough is now dead, and it is rough, man. Ugh.
How much of what you were talking about tonight is true? You said you'd be fighting?
You really never change, do you? True or not, I don't think I can lose to him. This is the end. For the mysteries, the rumors, for the guys, and for everyone. He needs to take responsibility.
Look, just don't be stupid about it, okay? Everyone's worried about you.
I'll be fine, don't worry.
Ori is now like cuddling on my lap and like rubbing his body against my chest. So sorry if you can hear him purring, but I think that's pretty much all we need to do here. No need to talk to anybody else, and it seems like Lindsay and Martha know a little bit more than they're letting on. I'm sure this conversation hasn't changed much, and there's not really any way to pass the time other than, you know, drinking up a little bit, so let's go for it. Have a couple sips.
I've made up my mind. I'm putting an end to this tomorrow.
When I'm done, I need to tell her my true feelings. I won't hesitate now.
It seems your glass is empty. You seem to really love rum and cola. Here's some cocktail trivia that may reflect your current mood. The El Diablo is a cocktail named after a demon. This red cocktail is a devilish combination of tequila. Be careful.
Okay, we've already seen this, so I'm not gonna bother much with that. But something I've noticed while replaying through up to this point is the fact that I'm only getting one cocktail trivia for every 2 drinks that I'm doing, which is kind of unusual. So, I don't know, man. It's weird. We'll go and skip all this, because we've seen it, we will see it, and...
Keep on drinking.
Ooh.
Request
Yeah.
whatever you want while boss isn't here to complain.
I just need a drink.
Don't do anything stupid, all right?
I'm okay, don't sweat it.
All right, let's drink up and get ready to leave, because we have the Imperio to look forward to, although it's going to be in a bit of a different state. So let's drink up and see what we've got going on.
Tonight, I'll escape again. Not just fighting for me tonight. I'll end this once and for all. Empty?
Yeah, not getting anything. All right, we're good. Let's get out of here. I'm not going to wait for any other texts or phone calls. My chaos meter is completely and utterly devoted to the dark arts, and there's no reason for us to do any more of that nonsense. So again, in case you missed it, and you have the DLC, it's $8. You can replace and collect your glasses from here. So it does have a bit of a different use, this little toilet area, but you know what? We're gonna use it the way we normally do, by saving. And with that all having been said and done, ladies and gentlemen, there have been a lot of cutscenes up to this point, so I apologize. And this reflection, that's amazing. I've never noticed that. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. That's really cool. Unfortunately, that voice doesn't appear to be taunting us anymore, so I don't know, man. But all that being done and said, let's leave and confront the Mutton Man himself. Do you know him?
Are you going home, Vincent?
Don't look so worried, Erica. We'll be okay. Have some faith in me. You'll see me tomorrow.
Okay. I believe in you.
See you soon, then.
The first of the great trials is a road split into 3 paths. Beware the mystery blocks and tackle these stairs with all your wit and skill.
Hey, Mutton! If you're behind this, then you can hear me, right? Say something!
Of course I can hear you. I can see you. And your underpants. Welcome to my realm. It's admirable that a mere could come
Use that.
It would be a bore if you were me when I'm supposed to bring you here. Now, show me those skills that helped you survive this one.
Undo.
Come.
You know, I don't think I will, Sir Thomas Mutton, but you know what? As long as it gets us to the top of Imperio, then I think we'll be okay. Now, this mystery block business is going to be a little troublesome, but overall in the end, I think we'll be fine. I actually did play this stage on hard remix, and it wasn't that bad, which makes me think that this is probably going to be a lot harder than it really is. Because in that version, you only get 1 undo to start with, and your meter goes down so fast. Maybe before the end of this series, I'll show a little something kind of outlining the differences between hard and normal, because they're pretty significant. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it does not mess around, and it makes me sad that I can't talk and play hard level gameplay at the same time. Because normally, I mean, even just right now, I'm kind of just mindlessly rambling, but it's easy-ish when you're not talking, but just that aspect of needing to decide on what you're saying and then figuring out these kinds of puzzles, it's just rough, man. Okay, but so far we haven't really seen anything on the remix aspect here, and the cats are freaking out, so I'm sorry if that's going to be kind of distracting in the background, but they were just fine during the cutscenes. The copious amounts of cutscenes we've had, and now they're freaking out, especially when it matters most. Okay, so we're back to this point, and when I was editing this portion of the Rin walkthrough, you know what? They give us a drink here, so that's kind of cool. I did this part really poorly, so I'm sorry, and this is not going to be great either. There's cats skirting in the background, so that's going to be real exciting. Now these double blocks here are actually something you see a lot, and they should really kind of give you a lot of red flags on how to proceed, and I've already screwed things up, so I'm gonna need to use this. There is a cat literally tackling a piece of plastic right now, so that's amazing. Okay, this is bad, this is really bad. Okay, so we drink up here. And we can't pull that out. Oh no, that was a trap. Okay, you know what we could do actually? Let's stick with that, even though I could have pulled out that bottom one. Damn it. Cat's breaking my concentration. We can actually solve this right now. Just do that, because I don't care. I don't care. We're done. I'm shameless. I need to go put these cats away, because they're misbehaving like crazy. I don't even know where he got that plastic from. Quit running around. What are you doing? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Damn, Ori.